Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Wilson, just like asking a question. Will Sandra help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. The golden nugget today is don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself. What do I mean by that? Well, sometimes y'all, when you're rocking or you're trying to operate in your gift and in your talent, sometimes it can get a little rocky with you, right? Because you're not seeing the support that you thought you was going to see. And then what happens with that, because you don't see that support or you don't feel that support, you start to second guess yourself. And you know, when you're second guessing yourself, you're asking, am I really good at this? Is my perfume fragrance does it really smell good? Does my cologne fragrance, does it really smell good? Can I really cook? Am I really a chef? Can I really design purses? Can I really design clothing? Can I da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Can I really sing? Can I really act? Can I really, am I really a comedian? You start asking these questions. The reason why you start asking yourself, second guessing yourself, is for one, you're not really aligned and connected like you know you should. Because when you're aligned and connected, there's not a doubt in your head that what you're doing as far as your gifts and your talents is on point. You get what I'm saying? When you're really rocking out with being aligned and connected, you really don't pay attention to the outside. You automatically know that, hey, what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, and you have what it takes. And I know, y'all, we have our days where we're not as aligned and connected like we should. Thus, it causes us to do what? Second guess ourselves. Why? Because we don't feel the support and we don't see the support, whether it's family members or friends or what have you. So what happens with that, you start, like I said, to second guess yourself. And then you decide either one, I should go back to my old job and just keep with that, or I should stick with my job, or I shouldn't do this anymore. In other words, you want to throw in the towel. Or you start saying, well, maybe I should start doing this like this. Maybe I should do more covers of Beyonce. Maybe I should do more covers of Luther Vandross. Maybe I should play basketball like Michael Jordan. Maybe I should tell my jokes the way Kevin Hart tells his jokes. Maybe I should bake like so-and-so. Maybe I should. You start trying to dip into other people's authenticity, which can put you in a further hole, deeper hole of you second guessing yourself and want to give up. Why? Because think about it. If you're a singer and you're not getting the support that you think you need, you're not getting the right amount of people to come out and support you, so you figure if I sing some Beyonce songs, or sing some other people's songs, some Yolanda Adams songs, or if I sing some songs or whatever, then the people will come out because they like to hear that. So what ends up happening, you sing, you blow the roof off the joint with a Beyonce song. You blow the roof off the joint with a Yolanda Adams song. What's her name? Tamla Mann song. And you blow the roof off of it, and everybody's like, woo, woo, woo. But at the end, what are they saying? What is the audience saying? What are they thinking? They're thinking, oh, that girl knows she sounds like Tamla Mann. Wow. She knows she sounds like Beyonce. And then they get home. Oh, girl, I was on first and third, and this girl got on stage and she sang a song by Beyonce. She tore it up. Girl, that song is still in my head. I'm gonna have to play it again. Now I'm gonna have to get a phone and play it again on my player. Yeah. Or after your set of your comedy, whatever. They're like, man, this dude, man, he shut it down. He shut it down. Man, he sounded just like Kevin Hart. Yeah, man, that dude, he shut it down. And the whole conversations between those both has your name is nowhere mentioned in that. The only people names that are being mentioned is Tamla Mann's, Beyonce's name, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Ralph Lauren. Your design. Oh yeah, she designed her clothes. I bought this purse from this lady. She said she made it, but see this? Look like Ralph Lauren, right? That's why I got it, because it looked like a Ralph Lauren, yeah. It looked like Michael Kors, So they're not supporting you. You're still not getting support. Only thing you're doing, and it's not sad, it's good for the other people, but only thing, you're a free promoter. You have become a free promoter. You're marketing for free of other people because you decided to dip in somebody else's authenticity. I just want you guys to understand and to know, to continue to be aligned and connected so that you can operate in your gift with authenticity. And then when you are doing that, trust me, when you're doing that, it won't matter. It won't matter if you have 10 people in your audience or 1,000 people in your audience or 10,000 people in your audience. It won't matter, because when you are operating in your authenticity and you're aligned and connected, operating those gifts and talents, you are perform for free. And it'll feel like you in a crowd of 1 million people. That's how it feels when you are operating in your authenticity. And guess what? When you operate in your authenticity, you're not comparing apples to apples. You're not comparing you with somebody else. I said apples to apples because if you're a singer, Talent Man's a singer, and Beyonce's a singer, singer to singer. But when you come at your authenticity, it doesn't take anything away from those other singers. It just makes people go, wow, that's a different voice. I ain't heard that. I want to hear more of that. They want to hear some of you. Just like I explained to y'all before in one of the golden nuggets, that you have multiple different things like pizza joints, Pizza Hut, Domino's, you have car dealerships and stuff, you have furniture places, you have carpenter places, you have clothing places, and everybody's going to all these places to buy. Why? Because each individual, even though they're selling the same things, each place is selling clothing, all the places are selling cars, all the places are selling furniture, all the places are selling pizza, but it's the authenticity that each one brings, which make a certain person say, I prefer Pizza Hut over Domino's. You get what I'm saying? which means there's no competition. There's no competition at all, which means there's no comparison. You can't compare when you're coming out of authenticity. So y'all, the way for you to stop second guessing yourself is for you to operate, truly operate in your authenticity. And when you do that, you'll find that you can never, ever be duplicated. If anything, you'll be promoted for free. If anything, people will be marketing you for free. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want y'all out here working for free, being a marketer for free, being a promoter for free. You understand? So listen, find within yourself. I know you don't have the people coming out in groves and droves to support you. I know that. Everybody starts out like that. Ask anybody who's successful right now. Ask anybody who's on the road to success right now. They'll tell you it's just like a train. Just like a train. When you're a conductor of a train, and it first starts out, it starts out slow. And then what happens? The more you fuel it with the coals and what have you, it gains momentum. The thing is that it stays in motion. Just because it's going slow doesn't mean the conductor say, I'm going to stop this train because we're going too slow. We ain't going to ever get there. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. We're not going. We're not going. It's too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Right? They're not going to stop it. They're going to say, okay, just keep feeding it. Just keep feeding the coals. Keep feeding the fuel. What is the fuel in your life for your gift? What? Your actions. Your faith. Your actions, right? Putting in the work. Staying in motion. And the more you do it, you'll find that people, 9 times out of 10, people do. You know it. People do. People tend to gravitate to things that have already reached success. That's a trend. That's popular. Why? Because they want to be in that, right? They 9 times out of 10, when you first starting out, yeah, they'll support here and there, but they really want to go over to what's popular. And the thing is, the things that they're going over that's popular, they started out just like you. You just have to remember that. And then, like I said, once you keep fueling it and keep feeding it coal and keep moving forward, staying in motion, stand in your authenticity, which means you're not second guessing yourself, you'll find yourself. And it'll feel like a blink of an eye. Once you reach that full throttle in the train, just people will feel the rumble of the train of your gift and talent. When I say they feel it, they not only feel it, they hear it. What do I mean by that? People could be in their cars and somebody pull up and they hear music playing. It'll be your music playing. They're like, I heard that. I know who that is. Or you could be at a bookstore and then you're walking past a shelf and then you see a familiar face. You're like, is that Dion? Is that Shamoka? Who? Is that Lois? That's Lois. Oh, that's right. They did say they was having a book sale, a book signing. And I didn't go to it. It was about a year and a half ago. I didn't go. Oh. They would, trust me, the word's going to get out. Because once your train gets to full throttle, full speed, it's going to be rumbling. And trust me, if any of you have ever lived by a train or you live near a train, this is what trains do. You're going to hear it coming and you're going to hear it going. And not only that, you're going to see it, okay? Because when you head to work, it's going to come like this. And that little thing going to come out like this. And you can't move forward until that train has gone by. So listen, be grateful in the pace that you're going. All right? You're going to go slow. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that you have to go small. You're going slow right now. You're going slow right now. But once it gets to momentum, listen, you'll see. You'll see. You just got to keep moving. That's why I always tell y'all, keep moving forward. Keep pressing forward. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give in. Don't you dare second guess yourself, because you have what it takes. And let me tell you this, God's source will not put you in charge of a gift and talent that you can't operate. Never heard of before in my life. He will never put you in charge of something that you can't operate. Matter of fact, in your operation right now, in your authenticity, some of you are not seeing the support. Some of you are not getting the monetary that you thought that you was going to be getting what you're doing right now. You thought you was going to be making more money in this gift and talent, and it's coming. It's coming. You're going to make it. Listen, the money's going to be there. You just keep moving forward. What normally happens when Source give you a gift and talent and put you in charge of it, which means he knows you can operate in that thing fully, successfully, in authenticity, what happens, he'll set up things for you. He'll put things in line for you. When you start moving, when you say, okay, I made this for, I'm going to need this. And Source already got that there. You got that, you use this up, now you're moving forward. You keep going, and you realize, oh, I'm going to need so. Then Source has already laid that there. Now you got that. Every time you come up to something in your gift and talent, when you're working it in your authenticity, every time you get to another state where you say you're going to need this, the further you keep moving, it's going to be provided. You keep going, it's going to be provided. You keep moving, it's going to be provided. It doesn't matter what it is. You keep moving forward, it's going to be provided. You keep moving forward, it's going to be provided. The more you keep going, it's going to be provided. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is that you're saying that you're going to need on this journey, for these gifts and talents. It's going to be provided. Don't you worry about how you're going to get that part. Some of y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all thinking about, some of y'all trying to figure out stuff that's coming later, okay? Later in your now. And you got your mind all pondering, what, I'm probably going to need like $10,000 or $100,000 or $1 million to get that on. And you hadn't even got to the second step in your gift and talent just yet, and you moving forward. Take it day by day, now by now, okay? And like I said, as you move forward, and you say, I'm going to need a bottle of water by the time I get Source, I already got it there. It's already there waiting on you. It's already, you just got to get to it. Don't be trying to think about you need the water, in step 1. You are not supposed to get the water until step 3. Get to step 3 and the water will be provided. So stop thinking about that. What is it saying? Tomorrow will take care of itself. Source has already lined stuff up for you. Like I said, Source will never put you in charge of a gift or a talent if he didn't think you could operate in it. Never. Y'all, I'm already at 13 minutes, but I hope y'all got the gist of it. Listen, I don't want y'all being free promoters and being marketing people for free. In other words, operate, rock out in your authenticity. And don't you dare be afraid to be you. Y'all know I gave a golden nugget about that. Be you. Operate in your authenticity. And when you do that, you won't find yourself second guessing yourself. And because when you second guess yourself, you want to do what? You want to give in, you want to throw in the towel, you want to give up, you start comparing. So don't do that. In other words, be you. Operate in your authenticity and don't second guess yourself, because you have what it takes. That perfume line that you just created, that cologne line you just created, that new purse you just created, that pie that you just created, whatever it is that you put in the creation of those gifts and talents, you have what it takes. It is needed. It is wanted. No, it ain't trending right now, but don't worry about that. Everybody starts out like that. Everybody starts out like that. Well, it's slow. Think about the train. Think about the train. By the time it gets to full throttle, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. People are gonna hear it from people are going to hear you from miles away. They're gonna hear that train. That gift is gonna be speaking so loud. People gonna hear about it from miles away, miles away. You're gonna be the talk of the town. Yeah, did you know she's from right here, from Dougherty County, from Lee County, from Dade County, from Orange County, from Lake County. She's from right here. Yes, yeah. Listen, you gotta worry about all the other stuff. And trust me, I know it's gonna be some people coming in trying to compare you to other people. That's normal, because sometimes people can only relate to stuff based on what they have experienced. But that doesn't concern you, because you're going to operate solely off of what? Your own authenticity, right? Okay, y'all, I'm going to go on that note. Listen, I'm rooting for y'all. I can't wait to hear and see y'all trains going and at full throttle, right? And listen, don't y'all sleep on supporting each other. Don't sleep on supporting each other, because what normally happens when somebody first starting out doing something, and I'm going to go after this, what normally happens is that you get a whole lot of perks. A lot of people forget about that. When people are just first starting out, y'all, I got my hair trying to talk to y'all again. When people first start out with their gifts and talents, you get perks with that. I'll give you an example. My husband and I met this family, and they started their own business in the restaurant field and stuff. And they invited us to come out when they first opened. Don't you all know those people gave us a tour of of everything? We saw the kitchen, refrigerator, how they stock stuff, how they do things. We got the whole tour. Not to mention, they treated us like coming to America, like rose petals was thrown at our feet. It was like, whatever you like. I like a glass of water, whatever you like. I like some tea, whatever you like. I like this smoothie, whatever you like. We got that service. Why? Because they had just started. And because of that, they want to make sure that they cater to every need that we could ever want for them. Why? Because they were giving us everything that was authentic about them, right? So listen, those of you who have family members and friends who are just starting out in a new career, or they're starting their own business, go out and support. You don't necessarily have to do monetary wise. Give your time. If you can't give your time, text. Say, I'm proud of you. Keep going. I'm thinking about you. Do all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want to wait till the train is at full throttle, and then you trying to get in there to get a full tour. It's going to be too many people. They ain't going to be able to give you a tour. Matter of fact, you're going to have to go through security. And if you hadn't been there from the beginning, they're going to be like, who are you? You say you're related. You said that's your best friend? I've been with them for about 2-3 years. Never seen you around here. What's your name? Let me check the list. No, they don't have you on the VIP list. And you're going to say, just go get them. Tell them to come here. Sir, I can't go back there. I can't. And I can't let you through. I'm sorry about that. And then you're going to be all in a hang up because why? You couldn't send a simple text to say, keep going, I'm rooting for you. I couldn't make it this weekend, but I'm gonna try to make it. But I want to give you something to show you I'm proud of you. Do that, because you don't want to get caught at security and nobody know your face. Okay, be there. And listen, those of you who are actually operating in your gifts right now, you decide to step out on faith, step out on what God has told you that your gift and talent is. Don't you second guess yourself. You are the only one to operate that gift and talent. And what's going to operate it is your authenticity. That's what's going to separate you. That's what's going to separate you from everybody else. Yes, it's a whole lot of people singing. It's a whole lot of people cooking. It's a whole lot of people designing. It's a whole lot of people coming up with perfume. It's a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of things. But what's going to separate you? What's going to separate you is your authenticity. And when you operate out of your authenticity, you won't have to second guess yourself, because you'll know what you have is special. All right, you guys, I'm going to go on that note, but I hope you got the gist of it. Don't second guess yourself. You got this. Y'all got this. Don't second guess yourself. You got what it takes. And like I said, if you find yourself second guessing, that means you're comparing. And if you're comparing yourself, that means that you're not trusting your authentic self. Be you. People want to see you. People want to hear your real voice. People want to They want to know how you really feel. They want to see you. If they want to see Beyonce, they would have bought Beyonce tickets. They would have went to see Beyonce. They ain't coming to see Beyonce when they come to see you, when they buy your tickets. Don't you be a free promoter. Don't you be a free person that's marketing for other people out here. operating your own authenticity, okay? No more second guessing. No more second guessing yourself. Just like if I ask you, can you say alphabets? You're going to say, yeah, I can say my alphabets. Why? Because you can. That's how strongly you need to know who you are. That's how strongly you need to operate in your authenticity. Okay? All right, I'm going to go. If you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all. So I don't know why I feel like I'm about to get teary-eyed, but listen. I want to see you in your authenticity, okay? Did I say that right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Be you. I'm happy for y'all. I'm rooting for you guys. And I know you got what it takes. So when somebody in your ear and they try to compare you, y'all know I said I was about to go, but if they trying to compare you to Dave Chappelle and Beyonce, you just you just put a halt to it, in other words, okay? And tell them you're you. Be operating your own authenticity, okay? Because that's what's going to separate you. It's going to separate you from everybody else. They're going to still go and buy other people's stuff, but they're going to be buying your stuff too, because they realize that you are your own. You got it? You got it? No more second guessing. No more second guesses. You got this. Hey, I'm rooting for you. I know you can do it. All right, y'all. On that note, I'm going to go. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you share. Don't forget, you guys, to support your family members and friends and people. I mean, even if they're strangers, they say, hey, I'm doing this. If you can come out, come out. Hey, if you're not able to come out, just say, hey, I'm not able to come out, but I'm proud of you. You give them a positive word. You pray for them. You send positive vibes their way, okay? You get what I'm saying? Okay, on that note, I'm gone for real. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next, and no more second guessing. Y'all got it? All right. Ciao.